On the square, a reminder to pay attention to your relationships in the new year. What are some simple steps that can make a world of difference?
Well, for some answers, we turn to Julie Jeske, a licensed professional counselor who works with couples in Portland. And Julie, you say you can start with some small daily rituals. What would those be?
Greeting each other at the end of the day when you come home from work, stopping what you're doing and actually seeing your partner and asking about their day. Kisses goodbye or hello. I hear you have a daily ritual, or at least a weekly ritual.
Try to make dinner on Thursdays.
His wife goes to Pilates class, and he has dinner waiting, which is very nice.
I try to.
You also have something you call a gratitude journal. Now, who keeps the journal?
Both people keep the journal.
Yeah.
So where we put our attention amplifies. The more you focus on the bad, the worse things feel, right? So this is a way to really focus on what's working and what you appreciate. So every day you each write down something you're grateful for about your partner or about the relationship.
And you talk about using a happiness jar, so you call it, right?
Explain that. I see you with the happiness jar.
I am a happiness jar.
Every day you can write down the happiest part of your day.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the year, you get to go back and look at your whole year of all the happy memories.
Yeah.
As a couple.
As a couple, yeah.
So, and you know, we hear about date nights, but how do you really make that happen?
You have to prioritize it. Some of the happiest couples who've been together for a long time say they're still dating each other even though they're married. And it's different than just like going out and grabbing food and sitting down and complaining about things, right? It's like really focusing on your relationship, really seeing what's going on in each other's lives.
Is it tougher with kids and busy
much tougher.
schedules, and we've got 4 at home? I mean, how do you work around that?
You have to either call on your village, right? You can swap with other people who have children so that you take turns going on date nights. You may have to hire some help as well. But it is really important to prioritize your relationship. Otherwise, it's easy to feel like you're just kind of two ships passing and handing off kids as you do it.
And you say that, you know, even in the new year, you might think about taking a communication class. Is that sort of the #1 problem for couples?
It is the #1 reason people come to see me is communication. Fighting and having conflict around communication, but also talking about hard things. Sharing things that they're struggling with. They don't want to hurt each other. So finding some really concrete steps you can take to communicate with more ease.
And lastly, you talk about trying something new, right? Is that an effort to keep the relationship fresh, and how important is it?
Yeah, it's really important. I mean, think about in the beginning of relationship. You felt nervous, you felt a little unsure. As time goes on, you're super comfortable. You don't have those butterflies anymore.
Or annoyed.
Or where we put our attention amplifies, right?
Right. Focus on the positive.
Doing something new can kind of shake things up and help you not only see your partner through a different lens, but see yourself through a different lens as well.
Julie Jeske, thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good advice.